Hey guys, I'm not really a video person. I hate to see myself on camera or hear my voice recorded, but I felt like I was supposed to do this video because I'm excited today. Today's a big day. Today is a life-changing day, I believe. Today, Lucas Warren was announced the new Gerber baby. I do not know him personally, but I feel I am changed. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. And what makes it such a big deal is Lucas Warren has Down syndrome. And, you know, there's been so much talk lately about eradicating Down syndrome. And when I first saw this, people have been posting it on my Facebook all day long. And when I first saw this, I was overjoyed to know that somebody somewhere got it. They understood that people with Down syndrome are just like us. There's some differences, obviously, we all know that, but we are so much alike. And people with Down syndrome are so worthy, and they are so important. And somebody somewhere got it. You know, they looked at this picture of this child along with all these other pictures, and they saw no difference. They, you know, they chose him. And so I'm just so excited. I feel like this is life-changing. This is huge. And I wrote down Lucas Warren's name because I was afraid I was going to get on here and get nervous and forget. And I wrote it down in a notebook I have that's completely filled with notes I have took in church. And I just flipped up into a page and jotted down his name so I wouldn't forget. And right across the page are these words. God has given everyone a gift. Everyone's gift is just as important as the next. What are the odds that those are the words right across the page? So I felt like I had to share them. And people with Down syndrome are so worthy. They're just as worthy as anyone else. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't realize that or think that. And I think that Lucas Warren is going to be someone who helps people realize that. He's going to be the face of Gerber, and in doing that, he's going to change a lot of opinions, I think. You can't change everyone's opinion. We can't change the world, but one person at a time, you know, we're going to try, and we're going to do our best. And so that's why I'm very excited today. And I just felt like I needed to share this video. For those of you who don't know me personally, my son has Down syndrome, and we hear a lot of negative. We see people treat him differently. And it's heartbreaking. And I know that I cannot change the world, but I can help. I can advocate. I can try. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm just so excited today. This is just huge. This is so life-changing because somebody somewhere looked at this little boy's picture with all the other kids' pictures that were submitted, and they didn't see a difference, and they chose him. And that is just so huge to me. And I'm just so excited. Connor, come here. Come here. I'm going to try to get Connor to come over here and see you guys too. Come here. He's not coming. I don't even know what else to say. I got on here and I'm telling you, I'm not a video person, but people with Down syndrome have so much to give, and there's so many people who don't believe that or who don't understand that, don't get that, and we're missing out. We're missing out on a lot of good. And if someone had looked at this baby's photo and had decided that because he has Down syndrome, he's out, we're not going to choose him, we would have missed out on a lot of good. We would have missed out on Lucas Warren. And like I said, I don't know him personally, but, he is going to change the world. Maybe not the entire world, but he's going to change a lot of people's opinions, and for that, he's changing the world. And as a parent of a child with Down syndrome, that's what we want. That's what we need. We need people who believe, who understand, to stand up, to not be afraid to talk, to let their voice be heard. And I know I fail a lot of times because I'm a quiet person, and I let all that get in the way. But step forward, say something. People with Down syndrome are so much like us. We're all people. And yeah, there's some differences. Obviously, we all know that. But they are so much more like us than they are different. And they are so worthy. And if you got to know someone with Down syndrome, you would realize that you've been missing out if you don't know someone. And most of you that are going to be seeing this probably know me. But Connor's adopted, so we chose him. I have a lot of people who try to put me up on a pedestal, me and my husband up on a pedestal, because we, chose this child, and we are just saints. And no, absolutely not. We're two ordinary people who answered God's call, and we were scared. Sometimes I'm still scared, honestly. It's hard. There's a lot of medical stuff. There's a lot of behavioral stuff. There's just a lot, and it is scary. But after, Connor's been home 2 years. After 2 years with my son, this is going to make me cry. I'm sorry. What's scarier to me than all the medical and all the unknowns and all the stuff we might have to face in the future, what is scarier to me is thinking about a life without him. He makes every day better. He makes everything better. And life with him is not scary. And he is a joy. He contributes a lot to our life. A lot of people don't see that. I hear a lot of people talking about like what we do for him, and how we have gave up so much, and how we, and people don't realize he has given us so much. Sure, life is harder. Life is harder anytime you have a child, regardless. But it's so worth it. It's worth every single step, every single moment. Everything we've had to go through was all for him. And we're not sad at all. And we're not sad that God called us to adopt a child with Down syndrome. I get asked that all the time. No, absolutely not. We are so lucky. And we're so blessed to have him. And a lot of people ask me, if I ever thought I'd be living this life. Absolutely not. No, I didn't. Maybe some people do, but I never dreamed, I'd have a child with Down syndrome. But I can say, without a doubt, it is what I was put on this earth to do. Every day is not perfect, but God has gave us a perfect gift, and we know that, and we're owning that, and we believe that. And so that's why today is so exciting. That's why today is such a big deal, because we want the world to know that people with Down syndrome have so much to contribute to this life, to this world. They have so many good qualities. They are so much more than their diagnosis. They are individuals. They are doing things in this world. And if you don't believe that, if you don't understand that, then I feel sad for you, because you have no idea the joy and the blessing you're missing out on. I'm going to try to get Connor to come over here. Connor, come here. Come here. Come here, look. He's probably not going to come over here. He's riding around this cozy coop right now. Come here. Come here. Can you say hi? Hi. Hi. This is Connor. He's 5. And we're going to change the world someday, aren't we? Yes, we are. So, Lucas Warren, I'm sure your family is not going to see this, because I don't expect it to go viral or anything. But if you do see this, you are going to change the world, little man. And we are so excited. And you have made this a very joyous day. Say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. He just learned how to say bye-bye. He's not going to say it. Say bye-bye. Okay.